NQ Tropics is all about helping graziers to find their own pathway towards more profitable and productive and resilient grazing enterprises. And that's exactly what we've tried to do today. What we've actually done is we've made them feel comfortable by bringing them along to 3 different properties equally at different stages along that pathway.
Under your management and grazing, it's up to you. Your management will drive ecosystem function, get plants in the system and let them do the heavy lifting for you in terms of infiltration, deposition, management of flow, and then your job will be how do you manage the plants.
Nature does work in these little patterns. What about the weaner paddock? Every single year that's the weaner paddock. What about we do one thing and we just change that pattern of use, and the response that you will get out of that landscape will be as a result of that change. Now, once you get that response, the human weakness that we have is that we then do not respond. We put pressure on it and we then walk off. What it's all about actually is response. If the country produces you more feed, then you must get up and take use of that. To me, the thing that changes country most is dung. Dung and urine, dung and urine, dung and urine. What I would paying attention to is trying to get multiple visits there to get lots of dung and urine into that paddock.
Moving cattle is just a fantastic tool. It really is. I wasn't really a believer in the beginning, but I wouldn't do it any other way. It's better for the whole structure of your business. Your cattle become quieter. You don't need as many people to do the same job. Shifting them around, everything becomes easier.
To me!
The whole process is a lot calmer and happier for everybody.
What was that stimulus that made you change?
Slowly moved on down to Chris LaFeur's and seeing what he was doing, and then he's telling me about shifting bloody cattle around. I'm like, what's he talking about? I'm here to look at contours and he's telling me not to worry about it, just shift cattle around.
Normally the shortest possible time with the highest density gives you the best results. With continuous grazing, I don't see how you can take it forward. You can have low stocking rate continuous grazing and the paddocks will decline. Medium, heavy, it doesn't matter what you do, if you're continuously grazing, they'll always decline. I'm more land focused here than the cattle. The more we focus on the land, the more cattle we seem to run. So you do trade-off. Instead of worrying about individual weight gain, we're interested in kilos per hectare. It's pretty exciting. If your cost of carrying that animal is $3 and you double your stocking rate, none of your other costs go up. You've got more cattle and your costs don't go up, but your cost to carry comes back to $1.50. So what you lose in a bit of weight gain, you pick up in your cost to carry.
I think it definitely reaffirms that by grazing in a regenerative fashion, you can do a hell of a lot better. So by putting our cattle in smaller areas and giving them an opportunity to evenly graze a paddock and then moving them onto fresh grass as required, it's the most financially viable way to run a grazing operation.
Fundamentally, the underlying purpose of having more resilient grazing properties is that they're profitable, the families that are operating those properties are happy and that the off-site impacts are minimised. So there's improved soil condition, there's improved land condition, and there's improved water quality.